Here we are, ready, set, go. We are live to the daily Ari and Isaac show. Isaac here, Youth in the West from the state of Arizona. Ari right there from the state of New York, the East Coast. 1 p.m. for Ari, 10 a.m. for Isaac. We're excited for another show. Hashem, welcome. We see you live. I mean, we don't see you, but we see that there's people live here. If you could please comment, let me turn on the comments so me and Ari could see it. Chime in, say hi, say good morning, say good afternoon, say something smart that you want us to talk about today. Go for it. We appreciate it. Really appreciate it.
100%. We did start a minute early, so there might be the actual kviesdige people. How do you say kviesdige?
Steady.
Steady people that are coming, that are like, we give them a minute to join. In the meantime, it's Rosh Chodesh, so I get in Chodesh.
It's Rosh Chodesh, and it's also my birthday.
Ma,
Yeah. Yes. Yep.
wow, I would have done the thing, but I don't have the phone here. Wow.
Oh, what is it? A laptop?
Happy birthday. Yeah, now it's a laptop. Happy birthday.
Yep.
You should have told me in advance. I would have bought something maybe to celebrate. I only have a side. That's it. But I should have
forgot.
Don't tell your wife. Did your wife remember?
Yeah.
Wow, it's always so comforting to see that the wife remembers my birthday.
Yeah.
Because I most of the time forget. Most of the time. Mine is like a few days after Tisha B'Av. So it's such a, you have to Tisha B'Av, it's the summer, everything is in Bar Park. Nothing is the same in the summer. It's like off time. And I always cannot forget. Like I remember Mama, most of the time my mom reminds me. And she's in Israel, so by her, it's like a few hours late already. So when she reminds me, it's like the beginning of my birthday. Usually that's what happens. And it's always surprising to me that my wife remembered. It's such a geschmack feeling. So
yeah. I have one brother, and he's like rude like crazy, and he always the first one to call, and he always remembers everybody's birthday.
That is so nice.
Yeah,
that is so nice.
He called me last night, and it was just so funny because we're 3 hours behind. It was like 2 minutes before the Benny Tom's man, and he calls me he's like happy birthday. I'm like, sorry, 2 minutes early. Bye.
It was so nice. I have a sister that put together a calendar for all the birthdays, not only us, that our kids as well. So all the Einiglich and all the kids, and all the anniversaries. But to read it is like a whole job. It's like a big board, and you have to like follow the whole time. So I'm not so good at it. If any of my siblings see this, I apologize. I'm not the type, but if maybe we should hire Isaac's brother to call us for the birthdays and make sure we all call each other.
Yeah, he'll be good at that. He'll be very good at that.
It's my parents' 40th anniversary on Shabbos. This Shabbos is obviously not before Shvius, right after Shvius. So I'm hoping to be in Eretz Yisrael for the anniversary, Be'ez Hashem.
Okay, that's exciting. That's exciting.
Yeah, some of the kids said, let's wait till 50. 50 is a bigger deal. But today we know, most of us know over here, unless you're too young. I mean, when I was young, I didn't know. Maybe some young people do know. Nothing is guaranteed. You never know what's going to be by 50. My shver is younger than me. My shver was niftar at 36. I'm 38.
Wow.
From a car accident. Nobody knows what's tomorrow. You have to get your good act. When I will be a Talmid Chochem. When I'll be happy. You don't know. So be happy now. Be a Talmid Chochem now. Be nice to people now. Don't wait. And if we're celebrating the 40th anniversary, let's celebrate it now. If it's your 9th anniversary, celebrate it now. Don't wait for the 10. But the 10, you'll do the 10. But now, do the 9th. Uh,
Wow. Wow.
Baruch Hashem.
So
Yeah.
I say this story sometimes, and people might know it, but I'll share it again. I don't think you know it, and people enjoy hearing it. My name. My name is, people know me as Isaac. My real name is Yitzchak, but I have a second name. My real name is Yitzchak Yoel. Yeah.
It's David, I
So,
heard. I didn't hear Yitzchak Yoel.
yeah, it's Yitzchak Yoel Grassman. That's my real name. And the story goes that my grandfather, my father's father, his name was Yitzchak Grassman. The people called him Itche. And once he was nifter, he passed away. My father wanted very badly to have a son to be able to give the name Yitzchak. And it went by a nice amount of years, and there was nobody was born. Period. So then one year, my father went to Monroe on Chovuv of the day of Rabbi Yoel's Yutzat, and while he was davening there, he said, if I have a boy, then I'll add the name Yoel. And if you make a cheshbon, it's 9 months later, 9 months from the Yutzat. Basically, if you go to Shchodesh El, which is Chovuv, is 4 days later, is Shchodesh El, plus 9 is Shchodesh Sivan.
Wow.
So my name is Yitzchak Yoel.
Wow.
Yep.
It's very interesting talking about names. I also have a few stories about names. I have Baruch Hashem a few kids, but two of the kids is a very interesting story. I also never spoke about it, not publicly. It's cool that these topics come to life without us like doing anything. So interesting story. My first son, it took time. So on the second son, we were looking for like a zgila to make it more easy. So there's a famous zgila of Reb Menachem Mendel by Rabbi Yosef, the Rimeneve, that if you put 40 days a candle, it actually helps for the one thing you ask. It's like a famous, very powerful.
Done it. Yeah.
So don't ask me for instructions. I'm not a rabbi. Skillas have no rules. By the way, every day, what's that skillet that they nag us about every year? The Hanukkah thing.
Yep.
So here's the essence of a skillet the way I see it. A skillet is it's not a trick to bypass Hashem. It's not okay, you know what? I don't need to daven, learn, and do and be ehrlich. It's just, I'm going to find a way around all this. I'll do my thing, and I'll do this gila. I'll go to Reb Shai Bar Moshe, and I'll pata, and I'll be a millionaire. So a gila is just like you would be shtak in a mitzvah. A gila is just another schis, another merit that you're looking for to connect on a deeper level to make the only reason you lack anything in your life, including money, including happiness, including health, including kids, shiddichim. The only reason we lack something, and everyone lacks something, is to keep that connection. It's like a leash. In the Baba V'Siddur, after Pash Samon, it actually says clearly that you hold the money as a leash for us. I said this in my latest Talks podcast that you can now see on a Lal flight. It's very cool. I'm going to hope to see it when I go. But you holding us close to you with a leash, like not to run away too far, as a reminder, constant reminder, by money mainly. Some people have other challenges. And it makes sure the challenge is not too heavy so you can still handle it. But the only reason we have a challenge is because we went a little far. So by getting closer, we connect again to the ashpuz. The ashpuz come anyway. The abundance keeps coming from sky to us the entire time.
Yep.
From Hashem to us. So the only reason there would be a chasima, there would be a junction, is only because we step out of our. So Zgil is just a way of connecting again. It's just a way to bring you back to who you are, to your mission, to your real self. When we say real self, is real self. Like, and part of it is being El Chiyid and being connected. If you did some deepening, if you did some self-work, if you didn't, you're going to get there one day. One way or another.
Yeah.
It's the life teaches you. And this is the challenge. This is the way. This is the reason we're here as humans. So how did I get into do it? 1 second, let me track back. Oh, so when we say asgila, it's not to trick Hashem, the system, God. It's not to trick. I'll use the power of the tzaddik. It's just I'm getting closer by doing this gila, and I mean well, and I'm asking in the schis of the tzaddik. I'm still asking Hashem. I'm not asking the tzaddik to, you know what, protection as a shortcut. You know what, you're closer to him than me. Get me in a good word. No,
Yeah.
it's a cohesive. I bring the tzaddik into the conversation between me and Hashem, and I say, please, you know, let's. I want to be connected. I remember it's all you. So it's same for Zos Chanukah. So it doesn't have a rule. If you put the paper and if you knights 8 times and if you put it on the right side, it's just it's all shtis.
Yep.
Asgila works if you are looking to connect to Hashem. That's it. That's when it works. So the way it goes that you put on a candle 40 days. You can tweak it. It doesn't have exact rules. It's when you feel it, you put on a candle. You ask and tzaddik, and Baruch Hashem, we had a very gishmak. Everything worked out very, very nice, better than expected. So we decided to give the name Menachem Mendel.
Mm-hmm.
But what happened next is going to shock you.
Wow.
My next son was born on Menachem Mendel's Yotzat.
Wow.
But that's something nobody could have thought or planned. And if you know, Menachem Mendel's Yotzat is one day after Lag Boim, eh? So we gave him Rab Shimon. Belzeruf said Shimon. I have a Menachem Mendel and a Rab Shimon, which I, to this day, try to light a candle every day for them.
Wow. Beautiful. You remind me, actually, one of my first boy was born on Chof Aleph Kislev. That's it's a big day in Satmar.
Yeah. So you are Satmar as well.
Yeah.
Satmar, Skir, it's one thing.
Okay.
You don't want to go into it or what? It's the same. So you should be fine.
Right. That I actually agree to.
Okay, so the Samach we agree on.
That much I could agree with. It's both the same.
I was by the show of Satmar. Satmar has a the word pleasancy, but I don't think it's a word. A pleasure. There's an English vibe, like a welcoming vibe. That's the word I was looking for. There's a very welcoming vibe that I had by the show. Mamash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Food, the people. It's just like a
Moscow.
It's a very no tension. I was in other places and I'm close to other places that there's tension, you know? There's I won't say names. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But, relax.
Yeah.
I think Hashem likes the let's be relaxed.
Yes.
Galicia is mehr Jire and Poland, Ingrid is mehr Ahave. I think this generation needs more English, more Ahave.
Yeah. I think now it's like that thing like travel to Arizona. That type of relaxed and nice vibe.
So it's not running away, it's balancing out. And you know what? I'll say the Shifcham from the Hasidus that are more Yire. It's nicht schon gefragt. The Ahave guys also need a bisschen mehr Ehrenskeit Yire. You know, if you'll be too much Ahave, so you'll be outside by the davening, talking, laughing, hoping lechaim on the beam and mid-the-tag. No. Too much Ahave is auch nicht good.
Right.
But the Decheretz, you need more Ahave. I'm sorry for the only English-speaking people for not understanding a few of the terms. If you are here, please comment. Tell me that I should translate. But
yeah, guys, comment. Yeah, I see people are here, but they're shy. Guys, come on, chime in.
Chime in. Chime in is like a Lushan for L'chaim in. It's a shortcut for chime in.
Good.
So both of us can balance it out. Both of us need more Ahave or Nire. Shlomi, ich bin live auf LinkedIn. Wir sagen Hello? Ich bin live auf LinkedIn. Wir sagen Hello? It's good. Okay. There's a Scheibe auf LinkedIn. Shika Gris Odorim. Okay.
Oh, wow. Do I know him?
I don't know. so that's the idea. So they I enjoy their Ahava because I come from more a Yira background, and you
Mm.
enjoy more Arizona because you come from. But somebody that comes from a Ahava background is gonna need a little bit more. He might go into Brisk and get excited. Wow, so do Ehrenskite, or he doesn't feel the Ehrenskite always. So there is a balance. We all have to balance out.
Yep.
But for
Yep.
now, Hashem has um, this piece from Breslev, this piece from Chabad, this piece from Square, this piece from Bells, and when Moshiach came, we're all going to be one big Shleimus, Mi'etz Hashem.
Right. Also, just wanted to finish up from yesterday. You know, we mentioned whoever was here live, and Ari was having his dosage in the morning, and I was. And really, I didn't see a way out. I did not see a way out. It was crazy, and it was just like amazing how, like, in the middle of that whole thing, I went on live, and all I can say is, Baruch Hashem, it sorted itself out, and it ended up in a new situation instead of, like, it was chaos, really, like, with the amount of things that were just like every text that came in was like bang, 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 and Baruch Hashem, we're here.
It's I think it's interesting that every time that we get chocolate for small or for big, at the end it's a nunu.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a very happy ending, but
Yeah.
even worst case scenario, it's a nunu. It's
Yeah.
never as worse as we thought. But the
Mhm.
problem is, a day later, when it hits us again, we don't remember. Wait it out. Give it a few minutes. Give it a few hours. Give it a few days. You'll be fine. And that scary moment, people. Maybe this is also a good opportunity to call out to people who are in rough decisions, in rough situations. Don't make any rough decisions. Give it. I learned lately to sleep over an argument, or if I needed to answer somebody and I felt like I got to tell. Wait. Give it at least one night.
Yeah.
I love. I was in the talks of a deal with someone, and everything looked so okay. So let's sign. He says yes. Everything is ready. Everything is perfect. I'm ready to go further. I just want to sleep over it. So minute by me, I sleep over it, and I it's very clever, but it's for bad also. Chaz v'shulam, the worst of the worst happens. Give it a night. Give it 2 nights.
Very
You'll
interesting
see.
because
You'll see.
I mama started doing that a couple of years ago. I realized what a night's sleep does when you give something a few hours. And it's funny, like, I really stick to it. I had this marketing company that called me over here locally, and it sounded like a very good opportunity to advertise. Like, they would give me the slots, and it really sounded good. I was ready to say yes, but also this one thing: I don't respond yes until I sleep it over. And they were like, "Oh, whatever." I was like, turned off. No, we're looking for someone that can make a decision right now on this call. I'm like, get out of here.
Usually that's a sign. Wow, I have that in the show. Somebody told me there's 3 signs for bad customers. I'm going to try to remember them, but it was so good. I hope it's on the episode. I didn't see it in the episode. The 3 signs are: 1, he wants this second, right now. Get up and come right now. Can you come right now? Film something right now. It's never going to work out. Even if you're going to run and do it, it's not going to. Even if he promises you $1 million, it's never going to work out. Never.
Yeah.
The second one is you come and you'll have a bunch of exposure. If you go to this one, you're going to get 15 jobs. I'm telling you right away.
That
You're going to
never
get
works.
deposits. Everybody's. It never works. Never works.
Never.
Somebody that's asking for a real big discount, something that's going to hurt you already, like you feel like you're giving yourself away already, it's never going to work. Never going to work.
Wow.
Never going to work.
So true. So true.
All right. We're closing up 20 minutes. Say Agit Chodesh, everybody, and I'm going to go relax, bro.
Yeah, relax. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. If you could still like and comment, you can still comment after. By the way, it stays saved on YouTube and on LinkedIn. And hope to see you all tomorrow again. Thank you so much. L'chaim and Agit Chodesh.